Hello and welcome to Opportunity Knox. Today we're talking about the hustle, and we have a fantastic guest here today. This is Jay. You're going to love her. And we have our co-host, Lady Lou, and myself, of course, Marian LaSalle. And we welcome you to the show. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, we're so tickled to have Jay Hinson with us today. This lady is going to be fun because I've been watching her Facebook page and stuff and talking with her. And you're going to love this lady. She is so interesting and vivacious. Check out the hairdo. Isn't that great?
I try to be different. I am different.
You are, and we love that part. I have never wanted to be like anybody else, and I think I've succeeded.
Yes, I think I have too. It's always bothered me that I'm different, though, because different was in my family and growing up and the children in the neighborhood. Everybody always made fun of me for some reason because I was always different. And so, like, I'll give you an example. My parents maybe dressed me because I don't know, I'm a kid, right? So I would have like these pedal pushers on because I'm old. That's what we used to call them. And the right leg was yellow and the back was green and the front was purple and yellow on the other side. And they would always say, "Oh, Marian, you're always so different. You're just always so weird. You're different." So I grew up thinking, "Oh no, I should try to fit in," you know. And in school the same way, you're just different. You just don't learn the same as the rest of the kids. You're
Right.
disruptive. I don't know. And then finally, I just got to the point where it's like, oh, well, whatever. I'm different. Okay. So get over it.
Yes, at some point we have to accept our differences. We have to accept who we are,
Right.
And build on it.
Yes.
So many people don't build on it. And look at me, I'm the baby boomer babe. My middle initials, Jay, are MSU.
MSU.
Make stuff up.
Love it.
Oh, well, we're sure glad you're here today. But let's get into the jobs. Marian has found some really interesting things today. What you got for us, Marian?
Well, just in case you're watching us from Facebook, remember, if you want to talk to us, ask questions, and give us feedback, there's a little comment section down below, but you do have to give Facebook permission to share you. So down at the bottom of the description, you'll see a little button that says, give us permission. Okay, so be sure and do that. If you're on YouTube or LinkedIn or any of the other places that we're showing up, feel free to chime in anytime and ask questions because we really want some audience participation. So feel free, okay? We're also live every Tuesday at 10 o'clock, but we have replays. We have over, I think, 200 replays of different things that are going on, like work from home or ask the experts. There's a lot of stuff that you can go back, and we're happy to have you, and we're happy for you to give us feedback. If you think of something you'd like us to do, we're just that experimental. We'll do it. Just give us some feedback. All right. Welcome. Now, one of the reasons why we started Opportunity Knox is because I know that because of COVID and because of the weird stuff that's going on right now, that a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people had to stay home and work, but their job wouldn't allow them to. If they were in an industry where they had to go in, all of a sudden they don't even have a job. And so we came up with this idea that every week we would go out and try to find opportunities. And then it just kind of grew from there. So I want to bring you 2 positions that are regular jobs or freelance jobs where someone else pays you for doing the work that they want. Now, I realize that a lot of people want to do what they want to do, like Jay's going to be sharing some really cool stuff where you're your own boss and you can say yes or no. But sometimes you need a guaranteed job right now. So I'm going to bring you 2 that I found in my research this week. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the first one I thought was pretty cool because I love the fact that people can work worldwide and they can work from their own computer as long as they have strong internet. So this company, they offer thousands of jobs worldwide, and they even promote it on the front page of their website. Worldwide job listings. Now, you do have to have some skills, or like I suggest to people, you may not have the skills right now, but you know what? You could easily take a course, and within 6 weeks, you could have the skills that they're looking for. So if you're looking to get into video production, TV commercials, virtual reality, voiceovers, all the different things that this company is going to offer you, then I would highly recommend it. To go and look at it. It was a fascinating opportunity for me to see all the cool things that they had available. Now, the name of the company is Filmless, which I thought was kind of interesting. Filmless, but filmless.com/careers, and you're going to find freelance video editors, a cinematographic. I don't know even all the different things. They had thousands of jobs. You know why? Because they are worldwide. And so, what do y'all think of that job?
That's
Very
awesome.
good.
That's awesome.
Right?
Just
Yes.
take your pick, huh?
Take your pick. And I don't want you to get scared off, by them wanting you to have skills already. If you contacted them and said, I don't have the skills yet, but I want to learn, what do you suggest? They could probably even suggest a place where you could go, or maybe they offer training. A lot of companies, they want you to do what they want you to do, so they're willing to train you. Don't count it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's called communication.
All right, the next one, anybody that lives in the United States, probably Mexico and Canada too, knows the name of this company. And they're looking for thousands of people to help out. And it's U-Haul.
Wow. Okay.
U-Haul, they want you to get your career moving. Now, they don't have just work from home opportunities. They also have a lot of other opportunities where you could work at a U-Haul near your home. So maybe you could do a combination of work from home and working, on location. Because let's face it, we got to come and pick up the U-Haul, right? So you might have to work there. But they have call center jobs, customer service jobs, and IT work that you can do right from your home.
Lovely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
We grew up with U-Haul, didn't we?
Never thought about U-Haul before. Okay.
I know.
Well,
so if you're thinking about moving, and a lot of people are right now, with 3% on mortgages, wow, who doesn't want to buy a house right now, right? And move somewhere. And I think this last year has given everybody the opportunity to see that they can work from home, that they don't have to take a job where they have to go downtown to a large city and sit in traffic for an hour there and an hour back. Yeah.
Right. I think that has been a big boom since the pandemic. And a lot of people have been realizing that, hey, I can work from home, and it's much easier to me, because I work full time from home. So it's, I don't care to go into a 9 to 5. That's just me personally. I like to be able to be in control of my own hours and my own time.
Yes. And Jay, since you're kind of new to our organization here, I want to tell you what Lady Lou and I have been doing. So we have a client that's called Office in America. Now, Office in America helps people like you and me if we need to go into a quiet area for something, like we're making a special film or we're doing something that requires quiet. Okay. So they have private rooms, they have conference rooms, they have co-working spaces, they have everything you might need here, high-speed internet, someone to answer the phone for your company, whatever it is that you might need. And it's on an hourly basis or a monthly. And so this company, Office in America, just happens to be in the Houston area, but they have them all over the world.
Right.
And so if you feel like, well, on Mondays, I got the kids and I don't think I can handle it, and that's when the lawn guy comes, is Mondays, you could schedule, 4 hours at the local place where they do co-working and you could have a quiet place to go.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Very inexpensively. That's the best part.
Mhm.
And it's lovely. This particular building is 12 stories and it's just a gorgeous area.
Wow. Okay. That is awesome to know. Thank you.
Where are
Okay.
you, Jay?
I'm in Florida.
In Florida. Ha
Yes.
ha. Lovely.
What part of
Yeah.
Florida?
Near Ocala.
Okay, okay. I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, Lauderhill, in that general area. And I got to know the Everglades, and I got to know that area of Florida. In 4 hours, I could be down in Key West, and I did. I just got in the car and drove down there.
Oh, that's
You know,
awesome.
it was fun. It was a lot of fun. What I didn't like about Florida was in the wintertime, it got very crowded.
Yeah, you would expect it to be not so crowded, but yeah, that's where everybody comes in the winter.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's
All
it.
right. Well, let's get into some interesting stories. Lady Lou, do you have any questions for Jay?
Yes, I do.
I
I've been
knew you
watching
would.
her and having more fun. We've talked on the phone, and she does the most fun things. Not just one, she's all over the place. Marian found Jay on TikTok. So if you haven't used TikTok yet, you got to go look up Jay.
Yes.
What's your moniker over there, Jay?
It's our time to be free.
Ha. There you go. Now you know where to find me.
Actually, no, I have two pages on TikTok. One of them is It's Our Time to Be Free. It's more of my personal development page. And the other one is entrepreneurial mindset. That is my
Ooh.
business page.
Ooh, sounds good, both of them. Yeah, and she's so lively. I just love this lady. She's always moving. And you know what? We all need to move, don't we, Jay? Keep our bodies limber.
Yes, yes.
We are so excited to talk about you. Only one other time have we had anybody on our show who knew about field inspections.
Really?
And you are number 2, and you do it in a little different way than the other person did.
A lot
Okay.
different way.
Really? Okay.
So tell us, what is a field inspector and how do you get started?
Well, basically, a field inspector is someone who goes out and either photographs and takes a survey, assesses a piece of property or assesses a piece of equipment, whatever it may be, and they take a survey and they get paid. It's pretty simple. It can be from homes to commercial properties to insurance inspections to mystery shopping. Field inspections there are so many field inspections out here that can be done. But those are the 4 that I focus on.
Now, do you have to live in a large city?
Not necessarily. Sometimes it's best to live in a large city because it's more populated and you can more than likely get a lot more work. However, I kind of live in a rural area, but I still stay busy. So it just depends on, it really depends on where you live and if that company has work in that particular area. That's why I always suggest to people, sign up with multiple companies and see what work they have in your area, and you keep the ones that are paying the best and that are sending you more work.
Oh.
Now, Jay, you have a program that helps people decide whether they want to do it, and once they decide they want to do it, how to go about it. And I'm
Yes.
sure you have things like how to stay safe when you're out there, what to watch out for. Can you give us a little background on your course and what it includes?
Well, my course includes basically I'm giving you a day in the life of a field inspector, and then I'm teaching you because there's so many different inspection types. They may sound alike, but they're different and they're used for different purposes. So I teach, the different inspection types, how to complete those inspection types, what is generally required, because every client is going to be different, but I'm giving you the baseline. And so that baseline should help you, be able to complete those inspections properly. So that's what I basically do. I show you exactly how to complete these inspections and what companies to sign up for, and some of my favorite companies that I like. And
what about equipment?
Equipment, basically, there's really nothing that's really required. All you need is I usually use a camera, but you can use your smartphone. A lot of people use their smartphone, but I'm not one to use my smartphone, but you just have a camera, smartphone, usually a reliable vehicle because you need to get to the places to take the photos, an internet connection, and a home computer. You know, that's all I did. That's all I needed when I started, and that's all I carry with me. You know, as long as I have a way to print my documents or view them online while I'm out and about, you know, that's really all you need. There's really no experience required either for most of it.
Wow. And you can pick and choose the jobs you want, can't you?
Yes, for the most part, depending on the segment that you're in, like for the residential segment, usually they'll dispatch jobs in batches. So let's just say, for example, they'll batch out a job or 50 jobs to you that has different due dates. You know, each order will have a different due date, and as long as you have them completed by the due date, you're fine. So, but the other parts of it, like the commercial, the mystery shopping, insurance inspections, a lot of those you can pick and choose. You can say, I don't want to do that. Not today. I don't have time to do that today. You can kind of pick and choose when you want to work and how you want to work.
Oh, well, in this case, if you're on the job and in your car, mileage adds up real fast for those deductions, right?
Yes, it does. And that's what saves me every year is my mileage, you know, because I'm keeping track of all my miles, you know, my maintenance on my vehicle, everything that I'm keeping track of, because those are tax deductions that I can use at the end of the year.
That's right.
That's a good segue into my next question. And that is, do we have to have a business? Like, do we need a business bank account and an LLC, or what is it that we need?
To be quite honest with you, I'm not going to say I've never held an LLC for another business I have, but for this particular opportunity, I haven't started any kind of LLC. I work up under my name that's because I'm working under different companies, under different firms. That doesn't require me to have a particular business. Now you can turn it into a business or use it up under a business like an LLC and things like that. I mean, that helps too. So you can do it either way. You know, the LLC will protect you a little more if you are working directly with banks and things like that. But for the most part, then you'll have to also own E&O insurance.
Oh, yeah. Well, you need insurance if you're using your car for commercial use. So
yeah, I mean, you'll have, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because if they find out and you don't have the commercial and you were on the job, they'll cancel you. I've heard about things like that. And it's not that much more.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But the particular companies that I do work for, they cover the insurance, and so they're covering me.
Yes, that's even better.
So I'm starting to wrap my head around this, because I did buy your program, and I'm very glad I did. I'm nervous though. I need to go back through and go through your program again. But I don't know why I can't jump off the cliff. Now, I am a loan signing agent. I am certified nationally, and I have my E&O. I have my background check. I have everything I need to do the loan signing, and I do notary work and things like that. And I thought, wow, it slowed down because of COVID. I didn't really want to go out and be in the house with people while they're signing, you know what I mean? So I kind of put it off, and now I'm like, how do I take that step? How do I make that phone call? Or what is it that we do when we go to work for these companies?
Basically, so you asking, what is it that you do when you work for these companies?
What's the first step? How would you step off the cliff and say, okay, I'm doing this?
Just do it.
You mean you won't come to Houston and help me? Darn.
No, but I can help you online, you know. No, but seriously, I mean, most companies, since you have that type of background, you can actually, because I for people who are new in the industry, I usually suggest that they start in the residential segment because it's easier to get into. However, they are the lowest paying. Now, for people who have a little background, I suggest you going into the commercial side of it, because they're higher paying jobs, and it doesn't require a whole lot of experience either.
So
So
basically, you just get an address, drive over there, take some pictures or whatever it is they've got on the list that they want, and send it off to them and
yeah,
get paid.
pretty much, because
Wow.
for my commercial inspections, I do anything from business verifications to equipment verifications, just making sure that the business is open and operating. I also do like construction draw. Basically, they are building a building and the contractors are trying to draw money. So I am there to note the progress of the construction so that they can receive a check.
Oh,
So
nice.
basically, it's just going out to a property and photographing whatever they're asking you to photograph. And I mean, it's pretty simple. If you know how to read a document and communicate, all you do is photograph your pictures, take a short survey, and upload it, and you're done.
And you don't even have to talk to anybody usually, do you?
For commercial stuff, usually you do.
Oh, okay.
For the commercial stuff, because more than likely, like the commercial orders, sometimes they require you to go out and to make an appointment.
Uh-huh.
So I usually, like right now, I have an RV inspection, and I call to schedule an appointment. So I'm waiting on the call back. So basically, it'll be scheduled around my time and what is convenient for me and what is convenient for them as well.
Oh, so
Nice.
we have somebody in the audience that's calling me out. She says, no shortcuts overcoming fear. What's the worst that could really happen? Thank you.
Exactly.
I know, but I guess it's the fear of the unknown. I'm not usually a fearful person, but for some reason I have this block. I want to get over it, and I want to be able to say, I did it. I want to be able to message Jay and tell her, I did my first one because of you. Thank you.
It feels good to receive those messages, because I receive a ton of those messages, and I can relate to it because, like, I just recently started with an insurance company. This is my first insurance job. Never done an insurance job before, but this company was willing to work with me because of my prior experience. And so, they told me that I'll walk you through everything. So I was like, okay, well, I was a little nervous to do it. And so, but I was like, I'm going to just walk through this fear and get it done. So it's exciting.
I bet. And this is a kind of a job an adventurous type person would love. Just getting out in your car and driving is, I used to be a traveling sales lady, so I love to get in the car and go places and meet new people. So this would be a fantastic job for that outer directed person, that extrovert who just loves seeing people and talking and doing and going.
Yes. That's what I enjoyed most about it, because I was always out and about, just seeing the sceneries in different areas. When I go to an area that I don't go to very much, and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful out here. So it's enjoyable. I enjoy it.
Wow. Well, we're going to look for a new book from you. You could write a book about your adventures, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, I could. I have some stories to tell. I've met some really great people. And I just keep moving.
Well,
It's wonderful.
Tell us one of the fun stories.
Well, I mean, this one, I can laugh at it now.
Oh,
but it wasn't too laughable then, but I can laugh at it now. And this is the reason why, I always, I promote safety and always be safe, because you're out there by yourself, and you want to make sure people know where you are. So, but I was out doing a job, and it was in the inner city of Atlanta. So that area was kind of, not so good. And I went into a house, doors were locked and everything. But I was looking, it was looking like it was like homeless people were kind of staying there. And I wasn't quite sure, and I didn't hear any noise. So I went ahead and went inside, and I seen more evidence of somebody homeless living in the house. And I knocked at the bedroom door because all the bedroom doors was locked or closed. And somebody said, "Who is it?" By the time he got out, by the time he came out the door, I was already in my car across the street. So, I don't be playing around. That sounds a little scary, and honestly, I don't run into those situations a lot. But those are the kind of experiences that I've had. But I can laugh at it now because I was I was hightailing it.
Yeah, I can get that. I used to work for visiting nurses in Florida. I was in let's see, where was I? Stewart, Florida, and I remember one time because we were visiting. They had a meeting. They said, "Now, like, we've got a brand new client. It's out in Indiantown, which is it's a great big area with people from Guatemala that were there to pick the oranges during the season of all that, right?" Okay. So they said, "Now make sure that you go real early in the morning before the drug dealers get up." And I was like, "What?" What? What do you? So I was there crack of dawn, man. Yeah, I was like, man, they scared us, but no, they're just regular people like anybody else. But yeah, I didn't see any drug dealers, so that was good.
That's good. That's good.
Well, that's kind of the exception rather than the rule, I would imagine, for both jobs.
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Just one thing that happened.
Yes.
Okay, so I understand that you have something that you'd like to give our audience, and yes. I have the information up here. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, basically what I've done was I've created a one-page site where people can actually find the side gigs, rather it be mystery shopping, residential inspections, or commercial inspections. I've created a one-page site where people can access all this information. Some of my favorites that I enjoy working for that I've actually either worked for or I know about. So I research every one of these opportunities, and people can go to jcreatingwealth.com/field inspections and watch the free training that I have as well, where I teach you all about field inspections, the different type of field inspections, and then you'll be sent a list of the gigs, the side gigs that I do.
Perfect.
Fantastic. Thank you.
This is just like finding a bird nest on the ground, isn't it?
Well, I want to give people a head start. A lot of people don't know about this industry, and this industry is very, very lucrative as long as you can learn the ropes to it and, willing to put in the work and willing to, learn new skills.
What's an average, a low and a high for a job, the money?
Well, in the residential sector, the lowest paying that I've ever seen was $4 per inspection. And to be honest, a lot of people laugh at that. However, when I was in the residential segment, primarily, I was making $400 a day. So I was doing 100 houses a day.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was in Atlanta. I was in the city of Atlanta. So I was in one subdivision and I can do 50 houses. Whoa. Within a few hours. Uh-huh. So that's people look at that $4 number and think, oh, $4.
I'm not doing that for $4.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I look at the bigger picture for that. But on average, you can get paid anywhere from $4 to $160 per inspection.
Wow. Yeah. And the companies are all reputable that you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's it. She knows the people to send you to.
Yes. I have worked for companies, and I've, done my research for companies. I know the companies to stay away from, and I know the companies to go with.
Well, that's why it's important that you go through Jay versus going out on your own and get this course. I don't know how much it is, but it's going to be reasonable, and it'd be a great forward step if you look into this industry, and it could be a money maker for you, especially if you're in a larger city. And It doesn't have to be a gigantic city. It could just be a mid-sized city.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot, but a lot of people have that misconception that it does, but it doesn't. You can combine, like I've done, combine different segments together, like mystery shopping or commercial inspections and things like that to, fill in any gaps that you have.
yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I've done.
Yeah, make them all in the same neighborhood, the different trips. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more about the mystery shopping, how that works with your jobs.
Well, with the mystery shopping, I just go on every now and then and see if there's anything that I want to do and a lot of times they'll send me emails, or I've been getting calls every day for me to go out to do a mystery shop. And, sometimes I don't have the time to do it, so I just let them know. So those are kind of, you can pick and choose. So you can get paid to eat, get paid to shop, get paid to audit prices on a shelf, just different things like that. So that is exciting as well. I think I went to a Five Guys once before, and I got paid to pay for lunch, paid to eat lunch, and it was and it was like paid $25 to do it, and then it was like $13 for reimbursement.
Nice. And
so
you got your mileage.
Yes. All of that stuff is calculated in and recorded.
That's great.
Perfect. So you got to be organized just a little bit to keep your records straight, because I'm telling you, what is mileage these days? I don't even know, but it's way up there.
55 cents.
Oh, it used to be like 24 when I was traveling years ago.
Well, it's definitely doubled since then. So.
It certainly has, and makes it worthwhile having a traveling job now.
Yes. So.
Oh my gosh.
Guess what time it is?
Oh, what time is it?
It is time to spin the wheel.
Oh, Jay doesn't know about our contest yet.
Okay.
Give her a little rundown, Marian.
Okay, so every month we're having a contest, and we have a sponsor that sponsors a gift card. And so this sponsor is Lady Lou. And Lady Lou said, hey, I'll give $25 to those people who win those spin of the wheel. And they can use it on Amazon or anything that they'd like to. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to share our screen, and we're going to go over and spin the wheel and see what you had to do to apply was to sign up for our newsletter. Yay! So it was an incentive to get a really cool newsletter. You got to admit, our newsletter is really cool. So if you haven't done it already, you can sign up for next month. So this was for April. Anybody who signed up for April. And we only gave them 2 weeks. We came up with this idea in the middle of April. So there's only a few people on there. But next month, you have another chance. So if you signed up last month, you want to sign up again, you're more than welcome to.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
So this is the Opportunity Knox contest. And like I said, you're going to be able to win a $25 Amazon gift card. And so here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And I only have one screen today, so I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're about to find out. All right. Tell me if you can see my screen.
We're seeing the picture only.
Okay. Yeah. Normally I have 2 screens that I'm doing this on, so let's see here. Let's see. Let me take that off and see. All right. Can you see it now?
No, we're looking at a page. There you go.
Yeah, I can see it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Who's going to win? Who's going to win?
Yay!
Oh, Susie!
I love it. Oh, Marian's been dying to do that wheel. When she found that, she said, we're going to start doing contests. So that is great. Congratulations to Susie F.
Yes,
we won't say her name out loud, but she's going to be on our show later this month, so you'll find out who Susie F is.
Awesome.
Oh, lovely. Wow. Well, do you have any last words for us, Jay?
Well, I really want to really encourage people to, step through any fear that they have on trying something new. Marian, and anybody else. But, step through that fear that you have, because the only way that you're going to get through life is by taking chances, by taking those risks. Otherwise, you're going to be staying in your comfort zone, and you're going to be in the same place as you were as you were. So I want to encourage people, if you want to get out the 9-to-5 grind, find and seek different ways, research, and I'd say follow your passion when you're doing it. My passion was to teach people what I know, and that's what I've done. I followed my passion.
You do such a good job of it. That's why we asked you to be on the show today, because we were so excited to have you on, because you can tell if a person likes to share, you can tell. And you definitely have that ability to not only share it with us, but make it seem fun and to encourage us. Okay. So if I do actually go out, it will be because of you and your encouragement.
When
awesome.
She goes out.
Okay.
When. Yes.
Yeah. All of Jay's information is down below the videos on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, Marian's LinkedIn page, and on all the popular podcasts, because we'll upload this audio up there, and Jay's contact information will be there, and email address, the phone number, all the websites and the Facebook stuff. So definitely team up with Jay. She's got something going here that might just suit you to a T. It would me if I were younger, because this is my kind of thing, to get out and about and meet people and have fun, make money.
Right. There you go.
Thanks for joining us today, Jay, and Lady Lou. As always, you're a wonderful co-host.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, the audience, for being here, and please share this with your friends.
Yes.
We really want you to share this, because they deserve to know where the fun is as well.
Absolutely.
Bye for now.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Jay.